Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. So happy to have you here with me today. Now today's reading is a mid-monthly reading for all of the signs, focusing on the areas of love and relationships and career and finance. And I will be pulling as well a life purpose card for you. So with the romance and the relationship portion of the reading, I'll be using the Wheel of the Year Tarot deck by Los Scarabeo, and I will pull one additional oracle card from the Romance Angels deck by Doreen Virtue. And for the career and finance, I'll be using the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti, and like I mentioned, pulling a life purpose oracle card from the Doreen Virtual Oracle card deck. Just a reminder, these are general readings, so the messages may or may not resonate with you. The only way to get a truly personalized reading would be to order a private reading from me. If you're interested, all of the information can be found in the description box below this video. And just a reminder, for those of you who are on TikTok, you can find me and follow me on TikTok. I do different types of reading there. Usually like one card, sort of the message for you for today, or more of an interactive type of reading with you choosing a card, and also soulmate readings. So if you're interested in that, I am at Changing Phases Tarot on TikTok. Right, I will stop for now, and we'll see each of you in a second for your reading. Hi Aquarius, hope you're doing well. I'm here to get into your reading. So as you can see, I have shuffled off camera and laid the spread just to save a little bit of time. So let's get started. Begin with your with your love and romance part of the reading. So we have in the past position, this is Major Arcana number 19. This is the Sun, followed by the Princess of Wands. So this will be the Page of Wands. And in the outbound position, we have more fire energy, the King of Wands. So we might be dealing with a fire sign individual, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Also here with the Sun card, that could also, you could be dealing with more fire energy. So Leo with the Sun. And then from the bottom of the deck, you have the overall energy of the Ten of Wands. So more fire energy here. With this 10s in the tarot, they are endings of cycles, and endings that bring in new beginnings. And it's interesting because you can see that the couple here, you know, they're both carrying the heavy watermelons on their back. They both have to make it up that steep path to the house on the hill. So there's some difficult phase in your relationship that is coming to an end. That is the overall energy. So ending out, you know, closing out a difficult cycle in order to begin a new one. Because after the Ten of Wands, that would go back to the, you know, the Ace, which is the new beginning, which is the new, brand new cycle. So some type of ending within the relationship could be ending a, you know, a cycle or a phase in the relationship. New beginnings coming in with this Ten of Wands. But there is, you know, there's this hard sort of slog that you have to get through first. So there's a lot of responsibility involved here. There's a lot of feeling just very overloaded and burdened. But you have, you know, it's like they have this prize in sight. They have the home there. They're trying to make their way up to the home. For some of you, this is actually, you know, focusing on trying to buy your first home or make it to your first home. But there's something that you have to do first. For others, this could be, you know, this difficult path to moving in together, to living together. We have all of this fruit surrounding them. So it's like there's abundance surrounding you, right? I think that the relationship is it's a very good relationship. There's a lot of positive type of energy surrounding the relationship, and there's definitely, you know, growth potential here. But you just have to make it through or get through this last, you know, uphill battle in order to have that brand new beginning. Because aces are, you know, they're yes cards in the tarot. So if there's something you've been waiting for an answer on, there's you know, with the cycle ending, new beginnings coming in. And the Sun is also, you know, besides being possibly the most positive card in the entire deck, it's also, if you've been waiting for an answer, this is a yes answer coming in. Sits in the past position. Obviously, you know, time is relative when listening to these readings, these sort of general readings on YouTube. But, you know, there is this, and there's enlightenment, right? I think it's very interesting, the depiction of the Sun in this particular deck, because, you know, he has the enlightenment surrounding his head. So there's something coming to light. And it's also, it's just a very positive sort of good health, you know, a very positive type of energy. The Sun is, it comes out to shine its light on a situation, right? It brings clarity. So you could have had this, you know, this enlightenment. It does sit in the past position, so you might have already had this. He's called the Lord of the Day in this particular deck, but just success and good health and harmony. Also a card of healing. So there could have been a healing of a relationship in the past. This difficult, you know, sort of trekking up the mountain here to get to the house. It could have been this, yeah, you could have been going through, you know, working things out together, a healing, right? Reconciliation, coming back together with this person. But it is very positive. And we have this Page of Wands. Pages in the tarot, they usually bring in news about something. And you can see here that she's waiting to hear back about something. She's just staring off into the distance, waiting to hear back. Could be a younger fire sign. So it could be younger than you here. Could be a child of yours. You could be waiting to hear back from a child, waiting to hear about a child. But it's like she's already, you can see that she's already opened up the letter here. So there's already a letter that has come in, that she's opened, and she's still like staring off into the distance. So again, could be fire sign energy. You might be dealing with this person, especially with the King of Wands sitting right next to it. You know, 2 fire signs. So Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This could also be a father figure, whether this is your father of your children. Doesn't have to be male, obviously, in the general readings. These court cards are not gender specific, so older, male or female, fire sign energy. But he's very dynamic, he's very trustworthy, right? He's very exciting as well. And it could have to do with, you might have, it might have something to do with your job, at work. Maybe this is a relationship at work, but there's some type of news, and it is very exciting news with this Princess of Wands. Could have already come in. This could have been news about getting back with another person, right? With this, with the person that you've been in a relationship in the past. This might have been sort of an off and on, like, just, you know, trying to make things work. And now there is this getting back together here. And it is about good news coming in from a distance, right? This particular page, like I was saying, she's already opened it up. So there's some type of either an exciting proposal here. This could be a contract. So there could be, with the ending of a cycle, and I was getting, you know, with the house and possibly moving in together, there could be a proposal for some of you. There might be news coming in about this proposal, but it's very exciting, right? And I think you feel very, very good about it, very positive about the prospects for this relationship. And even if it is, you know, getting back together with the person, which you might feel a little bit cautious about, with the Sun sitting here, the Sun always, you know, it brings positive energy to the cards surrounding it in a reading. And so there is positive energy surrounding this reconciliation. And with this King over here, he's very honest. He's very, you know, he's a friendly, a very dynamic type of energy. And it's interesting because, as well, what came out for you from the Romance Angels deck is reconciliation. It says someone from your past is returning to your life. So obviously this won't resonate with everybody, but for some of you, there is this opportunity to reconcile. So getting back together with somebody that you were with in the past, you could have had a difficult time of things with them, but now it's like there's this healing, there's, you know, there's this new phase beginning, starting up with the person. For others, there's a, taking things to the next level, possibly with a moving in together or getting engaged. But let me read you, let me get the guidebook. So the full description for the reconciliation card says, here we go. This card indicates that an ex-lover may be re-entering your life. The first person you think of is likely who it will be. The purpose of this reconciliation is to achieve healing and closure with respect to your past. You will understand more about yourself and see your relationship patterns more clearly. You will also take responsibility for the role you played in the relationship's drama, which will free you from the tyranny of unforgiveness. Reconciliations are ultimately about taking care of unfinished business. This card could also possibly mean making peace with a family member or friend. Each relationship is a sacred learning experience, so be open to this reunion's lessons and blessings. And ultimately, all healings help your love life and every other part of your world. So interesting, Aquarius. So yeah, this could be, for some of you, there could be this reconciliation coming in, but it does look positive. And I feel that, if you do get back with this person, the hard times are going to be in the past. There's going to really be this new phase starting up within the relationship. So it does look very positive. Okay. All right. Moving over now to the career and finance. You have in the past position, the 9 of Cups, followed by Major Arcana number 4, the Emperor. In the outbound position, you have Major Arcana number 9, the Hermit. And from the bottom of the deck, you have the 4 of Wands. So you have, there's another reference here to home, right? To possibly a home move, buying a home, moving home. And you have 2 number 9s and you have 2 number 4s. So 4s in the tarot are very stable energy, right? They're foundation, stability. 9s in the tarot, they are nearing a completion, right? I was saying here with the 10s are completions. 9s are like you are nearly there. There's very little sort of left that you need to do or that needs to happen for you to make it to the 10, the ending, the culmination, the ultimate in whatever that particular suit is. So 4 of Wands is the overall energy. This is it can be the home, like the marriage card. It can be the happy home life card. You can see that they have, they're within this structures, representing like this home, the 4 pillars here, 4 corners. Also, it does represent, it's that 1111, so soulmate connection. Can also be, like a marriage card. But in a business reading, this is a very stable energy. So there could be an opportunity coming in. This could be a new job. This could be, however it ties into your life, but it's going to definitely benefit yourself, your family, your home life, lots of prosperity surrounding this 4. And the 9 of Cups in the past position, for some of you, you've already, this wish fulfillment has already happened. This is the minor arcana version of the star card. So wish fulfillment. Cups is emotions, right? It's water energy. So it deals with our feelings, our emotions. So this is a card of, feeling very emotionally happy, very fulfilled. Whatever it was that you wished for, this is that wish fulfillment, that wish coming in, right? So obviously each person is going to have a different wish, but there is wish fulfillment. Could have already happened for some of you. This might be coming in, right? Or this, as we head towards the end of the month. The Emperor in the present position, you could be dealing with an Aries. It is it's associated with the sign of Aries, also with Mars. And the Hermit card, this one is associated with Virgo, also Mercury. So earth energy here, fire energy here. The only energy you don't have showing up in your spread, in either spread actually, is the suit of wands. So we don't have wands, the suit of air, so swords are not on the table. But the Emperor, this sometimes appears when you are dealing with somebody in an authority figure, an authority type position, right? The Emperor he's like the King of Kings, right? He's the ultimate patriarchal figure in the tarot. He rules over not just his kingdom, but an entire empire. So you might be dealing with somebody in that authority figure. Can also show up when you're dealing with like law enforcement or somebody in like in the military. But it's a foundation card. So it's all about the, the structure. Structures what is at the core of your reading here for the last 2 weeks of the month. This could be going for or hearing about a position, working in one of those, either in like the military or in the like the police force. If not, then it's something to do with like large institutions, possibly with the Emperor as well. But it's, it's very stable energy. It's a very powerful energy as well. So authority figures, maybe dealing with an authority figure. And then this taking time out to reflect on what it is that is important for you, right? The Hermit is all about going within. He's that wandering sage. You can see that he's heading off on this very narrow path with only that, little lantern to guide him. So sometimes it is about, going off in search of knowledge or going off in search of that spiritual enlightenment here, right? Introspection, trying to figure out what it is that's important for you at this point in your life. Sometimes it can show up when, if you haven't been happy in a job and you are trying to go in, maybe you have been going through like a spiritual awakening and you're sort of looking at your life, reevaluating things and saying, I'm not really happy doing what I have been doing. This isn't fulfilling me spiritually, emotionally. I feel that I want to go in a different direction. And the direction that you might be heading in, the card that came out as guidance, is Speaker. It says your life purpose involves your skills of oration. So there could be something to do with needing to, work on your oratory skills. Let me read you the full description for this card. It says, this card indicates that your dream of becoming a professional speaker is more than a dream. You have much to share with others, and the best way to reach your audience is on the speaker's platform. While it's normal to feel intimidated by the process of presenting your ideas in public, the angels see that your life purpose will help you overcome these fears. In fact, you will learn to enjoy being a public speaker according to this card. You may have also received this card because your soul's profession involves some other aspect of teaching or entertainment. For example, you may be destined for acting, dancing, singing, or playing a musical instrument. This card indicates that your purpose involves a public arena and that you are well suited to bring blessings to a wide audience. So that's interesting, right? It's an interesting card to come out. You might be considering this change of careers, and it might be going in a completely different direction. But however you look at it, there's some type of wish fulfillment. I feel that the path that you're on, where you're heading now, is more in line with, what you have been hoping for and wishing for as far as your spiritual path. So you're finally sort of heading in the right direction here, and it could have to do with speaking. So I do hope that the messages have helped you. I thank you for joining me today. I look forward to reading for you again, and just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light for a wonderful rest of the month. Bye for now.